Hey y'all. I was just having this discussion with my husband earlier, and I was flipping through my phone. I saw a video just pop across my screen and reminded me what I was going to talk about today by Tracy. And so this has been going on, okay? We've been seeing a lot of animes that do steals, like Blue Lock and One Punch Man, right? Being an artist since I was a kid, right? We used to do those what you call it, those flip books where you draw and you trace over and over and over and over again, right? That is animation. That's one of the basic forms of animation you can do. Okay. And they work extremely hard. They deserve breaks. They deserve, raises and everything else. But they are copying the main lead design on their project of that artist, that main artist, right? And so, by that being the case, you're tracing all day. Of course, you need, your 2:15 and then a 30, or maybe an hour lunch. But outside of that, you're drawing all day, which you are passionate about, and you're tracing. You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, it's not like you're making the designs up on your own. You might can bring something to the discussion board or to the table, but you're following somebody else's story. So for us to always be getting steals, you know what I'm saying? That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can do better than that. That is being lazy. That is pure laziness. Just like when you have these strict bosses and managers, they be getting on y'all case every day or hyping the numbers up. It's a reason for that. They used to always say, "Oh, the more product we get out, the more we can meet business. Seem like we really know what we're doing. We have product available for the customers, so they can get more feedback on it." And I used to complain about that at times because, especially when you're the main person that's carrying or holding down a team or the weight of the team, you start being like, "Bro, that's a lot of pressure on me." You know what I'm saying? Then I have to train those individuals to be just like me. But what that is doing is also helping that manager or that CEO of that company to get an understanding of what product is good and what product is bad from the consumer. Just like with anime, the more that y'all are able to get out, the more the consumers and anime lovers like us can see what we like and dislike about anime, the storyline, the connection, and everything else in that matter. You know what I'm saying? So all of that is connected. But what I will say, maybe y'all can have rotating schedules. Like, I'm used to Monday through Friday and weekends out. You know what I'm saying? But when you are married or with kids and you have to do that type of field, I do understand a rotating schedule because there might be other plans or things that people need to do in their life to be able to be there for their kids or to be able to, you know what I'm saying, go to work or to have quality times with their loved one or spouse, you know what I'm saying, or family. And so by you cutting out um, that time for them to have that, it does create stress. It does create them to hate their job. It does make them not want to come to work. But if you add incentives, if you add little bonuses here, like maybe say, look, if y'all reach 5,000 pages in 2 hours, meal on me, and then y'all all get a $50 gift card to take home. Yeah, they might do it. You see what I'm saying? It's like an extra $50 added to your check. They gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? To get their pay. But they do deserve a break. Sometimes they make jokes about it, even in their anime, like they're spending the night at the office. Or I remember even in America, um, the game God of War, they were showing like in behind the scenes where they was like on energy drinks trying to push for the time and trying to get the game out in time so we can have it on PlayStation 2. This one was still on PlayStation 2 because they were pushing for it to be on PlayStation 3. But they were pushing for it to get it in on time. You know what I'm saying? They had to crunch for hours. They had to, some dudes were complaining how they stayed up 3 and 4 days straight just trying to get that game done for us. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same way with anime. if you're passionate about something, if it's something you love doing, if you care about the consumer to get your story out across, you gonna do it. But like any good artist or any individual, we all need a break and we all need rest too. But stop being lazy with these stills. Like for real, we want to see some boom, 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 boom. If y'all lacking references, hire some artists, hire some actors, so y'all can have the references y'all need to draw it, because that's where it comes from. It's references. You know what I'm saying? Because I consider myself a reference drawer. Like, it's some designs I can make up on top of my head, but I'm kind of like the dude from Batman. I'm not. Look. I'm a different though. I'm not a person that's gonna steal somebody else's artwork and then act like, that's mine. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do is do my job. So if I reference draw something, it's kind of like on Pride and Prejudice. A girl was looking at the trees and the land, and she started drawing it. I draw what I see. So like, if I see it, I can draw it. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm just coming out with stuff from the top of my head, that's more of my poetic traits, my writing traits. You know what I'm saying? Being able to visualize it that way. But for all these animes that's coming out with these stills, y'all need to stop it. That's a hot mess. We do not like that. We do not want to support that. You know how long we've been waiting to watch One Punch Man to actually follow through on the manga, and what people being teasing and making their own fan versions of, going way harder than y'all want to give stills. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. And Blue Lock too. Y'all started out real strong and then start coming with that mess. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all up there probably playing around or even drinking some sake and then messing up the whole thing. But look, some of y'all are real beautiful, and I know y'all hand can crunch and y'all can get carpal tunnel and all that too by overworking the hand. I do understand all that. I have friends or loved ones that do hair, and they complain about how they get carpal tunnel in their hand. It cramps up. So I do understand that there are some things and some risk takers y'all can take. But y'all need to make time to do stretches. Take time to still love y'allself and y'all body. If y'all need those things to be more comfortable in y'all situation, talk to y'all boss about it. Or y'all fans, help them out with that situation. If y'all want them to put the artwork y'all want out, help them be able to do so, to have more comfortable, living spaces, to have more comfortable workstations, have something where they can, warm their hands up, have a coach or something to help them do some stretches for their hands, or y'all come up with some stretches and some videos for them to be at work to laugh at and be like, okay, I got y'all, I'm gonna do that. Or send them some references for some fighting moves or something, because they are lacking that, how would I want to say that? They are lacking that information to be able to get that across to y'all, to feed y'all what y'all want. Or vice versa, just hire some Americans to help y'all do y'all daggone job, okay? But I still love the anime community. I still love their storytelling. They do a very good job. I'm not crushing on the idea and the story of the artist, but like all people, we all need help sometimes when we run out of ideas, when we run out of material, or something that might be meaning to us. You know what I'm saying? So furthermore, y'all just do y'all job, okay? Encourage them, love on them, but tell them to stop putting out these stills. We do not want to see stills. We've been watching anime too long enough to know that there are way better quality animes than these stills they coming out with. We don't want to support stills, okay? We want some movement. Just like us being human beings, we want movement. I want to be able to be on the edge of my seat being about like what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, let it be some movement, y'all. Okay? I'm finna get back on Summoners and Honkai in a minute, but I just want to drop by and say that I've been getting my my butt whooped up in this arena. But don't have mercy on me, y'all, because I'm trying to come back. I'm trying to come back to the game. So y'all still whoop my butt. I don't care. Do not go easy on me, because I'm still trying to get back to where I was. All right. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good day. Peace.